What's up guys, this is Enigma from Void Griefing, and today I'm going to be going over how to create a Minecraft client. This will be the first episode on how to set up your client by installing Eclipse and MCP, which is Minecraft Coder Pack, which allows you to decompile and recompile your source code. So first what you want to do is head to eclipse.org, the link will be in the description, and you want to download Eclipse Classic or Eclipse IDE, whichever one will work fine. Make sure you download the one corresponding to your system, and if you don't know how to find out, you can right click computer and go to properties, and that will tell you what kind of system you've got, 64-bit or 32-bit. If you've got 64, download 64, 32, 32. So after you've downloaded and installed that, it will tell you where you want to install it. So you want to go ahead and make a new folder, and inside that folder you can call it mod development kit or whatever you want to call it. But I already have a folder called that, so I'll just keep this folder anyway, just for tutorial purposes. So you can drag your Eclipse folder in here. It doesn't really matter where you install it, but it's always good to keep a shortcut on your desktop or in your taskbar. So once you've got that, then you want to go ahead and go to mcp.oceanlabs.de, or you can just Google up MCP 1.5.1, which is the version I'm currently on. Some codes might change during versions, but for right now it works all quite well. So if you're wanting to make a client for the latest version, you want to download the latest version of MCP. If you want to go and do it for any old versions, and you can find the old MCP releases. So this is not how to make a mod. A mod is different. For mods you also need Forge mod loader or Risugami's mod loader, but we're not going to be doing that. A hacked client's basically just editing code. It's not really actually making any new blocks or anything. Right, so now that that's out of the way, you can go ahead and download this. It'll go through an ad fly, I think, or maybe not. Just type in the captcha, not how, happy retirement, and authorize download. Download that. I've already got it downloaded, so I don't really need to download it. I'll just copy it over for where I've got it installed. So it's always the latest version, the highest number. Now that you've got that, you can install it in here, and what you can do is you can extract this to extract files, and you can call this folder whatever you want up here, like whatever the name of your client is. You can call it Jesus client or whatever you like to call it, it doesn't really matter. So just do that, click OK, and that'll extract all those files into a thing. Now that you've got that, everything's all good, it works fine. Now what you want to do is you want to open up another Windows Explorer. You want to head to well, first of all, actually you want to open up Minecraft, and you want to force update so you get a nice clean Minecraft.jar. And if you've got any mods installed, then back up your Minecraft.jar before doing this, or else you'll lose your mods. Right, so while that's downloading, I'll take a drink. That's why my voice sounds annoying. Right, that won't usually take as long depending on your internet speeds. Mine's has been quite slow in the last couple of days, don't know why, but anyway. Right, so once that's forced updated, you can go ahead and close it. Let's just let it run first. Oh, come on. Give it a second here. My computer's a bit slow. Right, doesn't matter, that'll close in its own time. So once you've got that done, you can open up your Windows Explorer. You want to go to app data %, which is your roaming folder. I don't know what's in here really. You want to head into .minecraft, and then you want to hold in Control, click on bin, and then click on resources, and then you want to just copy that by pressing Ctrl and C, or just right click and copy it. Then once you're back in your Jesus client, you want to go into jars, and you can just post it right in there. Now this is optional. If you want to like make a server side, if you want to make any changes to something that's on a server, you can download the Minecraft server.jar, and you can also decompile that as well. So, but for this tutorial it's just a client, so we don't need to worry about server. Right, so now you're done. This is pretty much the main part. Now what you just need to do is you need to decompile it. So head back into your folder where you extracted all those files, and then just run decompile.bat. Now depending on your computer, this might take 2 minutes or it might take 20 minutes, it just depends. This is probably the most lengthy process, so I'm going to go ahead and let this do its thing, and I'll be back. And it will tell you if you've got any errors, and it says updates available. Just ignore that, that's just, they don't really bother to update it, the batch files that is. So right, so just let that do its thing. As I said, this depends on your computer, but at the end it should say press key to continue, and then that should pretty much done. So I'll see you when this is finished. Right, there we go. You can see first it decompiles the client in 666 seconds, which is quite strange. Then it will reformat the client, update the client. It will say missing server jar file. That's because we didn't include it, but of course if you did, then it would have decompiled that too. And then it recompiles it again. So basically that's you all done. You're ready to go, and obviously it probably won't take as long because I've not got the fastest computer, plus I'm recording. Usually this takes about 10 minutes in total. This time it took maybe 15-20 minutes. Right, so hit any key to continue, and then go back into your folder where you decompiled everything. Now the beauty about this is for every time you want to make a new client, you can work on different ones at the same time. You just extract that to like a new folder or whatever, and then now you can work on a new client. So basically do the same steps as before, and now that's us, we're ready to go. So now what you should do is you should open up Eclipse. Just double click eclipse.exe, or the wherever you saved it, and then where it says workspace, this is where we're going to be searching for our files to edit. So what we're going to do is click browse. We're going to go to our desktop. We're going to go to that folder that we created. It's just called new folder, and inside here is Jesus client, and then inside Jesus client there's a couple of folders here. The one you're looking for is Eclipse. So just click Eclipse. You don't have to click metadata or client. Just click Eclipse and then click OK. Click OK. Excuse me, I've kind of got colds as well, so you have to bear with it. Right, now this is you're pretty much ready to go and make your mods. So for those of you that don't know, Eclipse is basically just a Java editing software, and it's specific to Java. So that means you could do this with Notepad if you were really that desperate, but that would be quite time consuming, and it wouldn't underline any errors. So that's why we use Eclipse. There's also a lot of other things you can use. You can also use, I think there's one called something beans or something. I'm not sure what it's called, but there's quite a few Java IDEs out there, but Eclipse is probably the best. So that's us pretty much ready. This is part 1, and I'm just about to make a part 2, so I'm going to save them as separate videos before the file sizes get too big. So in 2 minutes I'll see you, but the videos will probably be uploaded maybe a couple, like 1 or 2 days after each other. So thanks for watching this first part, and I'll see you in the second part.